couple videos back, I took this thing to Turf Wars and I got smoked by a Banshee. And after talking to one of my subscribers who's an expert in snowmobiles, he suggested that I should run a much bigger rear sprocket because my primary clutch, as we figured out, was not even shifting. On top of that, it's time to give this thing a really nice paint job because I left it in the rain a couple times and the rust is pissing me off. So with that being said, let's make this thing faster and let's make it pretty. Huge shout out to Stupid Fast John. He sent me his old Banshee fairings. I'm gonna cut these up and try to make them fit because it does not fit perfectly, and I think it would be a really nice addition to the quad. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take this quad apart, get it all welded, and then paint it. I'm not going to powder coat it because I don't want to ruin the powder coating if I ever have to change anything. I've been painstakingly welding all these nooks and crannies, and man, it is taking such a long time. I'm tempted to just give up and MIG weld everything. Now, I was curious to see what my bare chassis weighed, and it was 41 pounds. For not being built out of titanium, that is really, really good, I think. The paint that I chose requires this black primer, so that's what I'm doing now, getting this thing coated, and then we'll go ahead and apply the Rust-Oleum Color Shift base coat. So we're going to be coating this thing in this actual 2K clear coat to give it even more shine. So this clear coat in the can has hardener in it, which makes it resistant to oil spills and gasoline spills. And I've also noticed it doesn't really react with paint like your cheap clear coat would. So it's a pretty nice product. I've been using this stuff for years now, and it's on par with automotive grade clear coat. Alright guys, check that out, man. It really looks amazing. We got it clear coated. I'm gonna let it sit and cure for a little bit, and then we'll start putting it together. guys, so I just want to take a quick break to talk about today's sponsor, Squarespace. Now, Squarespace is an all-in-one website designer where you can simply just drag and drop your template and design a professional-looking website with no real effort. For a YouTuber like myself, Squarespace makes it easy to upload all my parts and builds in one place so everyone can see it. I can build my portfolio. If you plan to offer products, doesn't matter if it's physical or digital, Squarespace has got you covered. 24/7 customer support, they'll always be there for you. Squarespace has top-of-the-line analytics. You can see exactly where each source is coming from and improve your website based on that information. So guys, huge thanks to Squarespace for making all this possible. Use the code VasilyBuilds to save 10% off your first website or domain purchase. That'll be the first link in the description. But let's go ahead and get back into assembling. Dang, we actually got it first try. Alright, so I bought these junior drag front wheels. Compared to the old tires, I mean, these are much lighter. Okay, yeah, we are gonna have to trim up these spindles a little bit. Alright, so here it is after paint, man, and it looks amazing. So hopefully it's as fast as it looks. If you guys didn't see last video, I changed the rear sprocket from a 38 to a 50 tooth. So this larger rear sprocket should hopefully help out a ton. We'll see. Well guys, it looks like the experts were right. The gearing was too tall. The Sharpie mark that we drew is actually going away, but this thing is still geared too tall because when I did that flyby, I was pinned for about 10 seconds and it should have already been at the top drive basically. Ideally, we should be at a 60-70 tooth. That's a 50, so that's good. The Sharpie mark that we drew is going away. To really be competitive in the 8th mile, I need to set up the gearing so it's fully shifted 3/4 of the way down the 8th mile, and then from there it's just wide open throttle, which that should be pretty easy to do. Yeah, this is the backup plan right here. Huge sprocket. It's about the size of the front wheel. So yeah, I think this will really give us what we're looking for, although we might need a wheelie bar with this sprocket. Guys, that's going to be a wrap for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Super excited to see what this thing does in the 8th mile. It's about a storm. I got to put this thing up. So I guess I'll catch you in the next episode. Stay tuned. Peace.